Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise if you're new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. I thought I'd share with you guys today some different pieces I've collected probably over the last couple of weeks from my local charity shops. We live very rural, we're in the countryside, and our nearest town is probably only about 10 minutes drive away, but it's a really tiny little seaside town as we're really close to the coast as well. So it just has like a baker's, a butcher's, a greengrocer's, a petrol station and a couple of charity shops, and that's kind of it. But it's lovely, it's really quirky and cute, and you never know what you might find in the charity shops. They're very tiny, nothing is kind of priced up really, you just kind of find what you like and take it up to the till and they'll just kind of give you a price and you kind of have a little barter, and yeah, it's just really fun. And I just love, if you know my channel, you know me, I just love going for a hunt in charity shops and thrifting and things like that, because you just never know what you're going to find. You always find some treasures. So I thought I'd share with you what I got, and also near the end of the video I'm going to share with you a piece of furniture my mother-in-law picked up for me probably a few months back now actually, from one of her local churches. They didn't have any use for it anymore, so she gave a donation to the church and brought it over to me. She thought I'd love it, and I do. So I'm going to share that with you, and it may give you an idea of something you could do with a similar piece of furniture, so definitely stay tuned for that if you're interested. So if you've watched my channel before, you know I love kind of rustic, vintage, country, farmhouse decor, anything old. Pretty much 85% of my home is secondhand. I love it. I love filling my home with old things that have stories behind them. I just love when family and friends come over and they'll say, oh, where'd you get that from? Or where's that? Or that's, you know, Aunt Joan's, or that was Uncle Fred's, you know, and it just gives you, I don't know, it just makes me feel all warm and cozy, and it really makes the home feel so much more homely, I think. So yeah, I love shopping secondhand. I love filling my home with lots of little knickknacks and things with stories behind them. So if you like that as well, you will definitely like this channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed and hit that bell notification button. So I mainly kind of upload just once a week. So yeah, I'd love to have you join my channel if you are new around here. So let's get on and let me show you what I've got. I'm kind of transitioning, if you saw my previous video, which I'll link down below if you're interested, from Christmas into winter decor, and then I go straight from kind of winter decor, adding in some spring touches. I don't tend to decorate on Valentine's Day. I just like to then start adding some of the spring things in, because I love to enjoy every season as it comes, and time just goes way too quick, so I don't like to wish it away. But I do love spring, and I love to add some of the, you know, brighter colours into the home, and you know what's to come in springtime. I love to add a lot of the outdoors indoors and lots of natural elements into my decor, so I'm really excited to start doing that. So let's go ahead and show you what I got. So these are some of the pieces I have collected from the charity shop, apart from one piece, which is this lantern here. There is a little store that's kind of maybe half an hour to 45 minutes drive away, and it's a very tiny little shop, and it's just a little independent shop, and she just has some beautiful decor pieces in there which I love. It's mostly kind of vintage, rustic, and a bit of an industrial kind of style going on in there, and I normally don't really buy too many new things, but I just saw this lantern in the window and I just fell in love with it. I just loved the little details of the little screws or nut bolts, whatever you want to call them, in here. I just thought it was really pretty. It just has a little latch here, and I just thought I'm either going to put just one big pillar candle in there, or I'm going to fill it kind of with greenery and pine cones, and maybe for the winter time. But yeah, I just thought it was really sweet. I really liked that. So that was the only thing I bought that wasn't from the charity shop. So I'm just going to push that back a bit. So all these pieces I picked up recently. I have a really similar box to this actually that I picked up from a yard sale in the summertime last year. So whenever I see any old boxes or crates, I always grab them. I just love them. And this one was only £2, which I thought was such a good deal. It has got a bit of woodwork in here, so I'll put a bit of treatment on there. But I just love that it's all kind of scuffed and scraped, and I just think that gives it more character. And it just has these really sweet little hooks on it to close it up with, and it's just a really sweet little box. It's got an odd earring sitting in there, but yeah, I just love anything like this. Great for storage. They're also really sweet just to have them open with things kind of draping out of them, some beads or jewellery, anything like that. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. And the next to that, I've just picked up this little wooden tray for £1. I just thought that was really sweet. Again, just for storage. I think I might put this near my front door, maybe just to toss the keys in. But I just thought that was so cute. I love anything that's kind of small, because you can always find a place for it. And then I always pick up candle holders. I have put these candles on my own that I've put in there. So I just picked up this silver one here. I just really like the detailing. I thought it was really pretty. This was only 50p. Yeah, I just love any of these. They just add a little bit of character to kind of any shelf you want to place them on. I just love them. And then you might have seen this in my previous video, which is, I mean, I don't really know what this is. I don't know if it's like an old tea strainer, vintage tea strainer, or what it is. So if you know, let me know in the comments below. But I just picked it up again, it was 50p. And I just thought it looked really cute with a little tea light in, and when that's lit, it looks really sweet at night time. I love anything like that. Just adds a bit of quirkiness and a bit different, which is what I love. And then I picked up this candle holder here. Again, I just like the little detailing. And again, you can just find anywhere to put those, can't you? Just stick them wherever. And then, you know, I'm a fan of bottles. I love picking up these old bottles. And this is an old milk bottle. It says Clacton Dairies, sterilised milk. I love that. I love to use these either, again, as candle holders, or, you know, coming into the springtime, maybe put in a couple of fresh flowers in there from the garden. They just look really pretty and just a bit different to your ordinary vase. And then I got this one because I just love the colour of this. If it kind of shows up on the camera there, but I just thought it was a really pretty green colour, and they were £1 each for those. So I was really pleased with them. And then of course I picked up some more old books. If you've seen previous videos, you know I just have books everywhere. I love to incorporate them in with my decor. I just think they bring in some more character and texture and warmth. I love them. Quite often, I mean, I like how these look, but quite often I will turn them the other way. Yeah, so I was really pleased with those, and they were 20p each. And then the last thing I picked up was this little basket here. This hasn't got any age to it, but I just thought it was a really sweet little basket, quite a nice size, and that was £1.50. So I didn't get a great deal, but my charity shops that are local, like I said, are really tiny. So this was quite a large haul for looking in there. And I forgot this little guy here. He was only 20p, and again, that's just a little candle holder as well. But I just thought that was really pretty. So I'll find some good homes for those to go to. And then this is the piece I wanted to show you that my mother-in-law picked up. So this was out of one of her local churches. It's an old notice board. They didn't have any use for before. They didn't have any use for it now. So she gave a donation and brought it to me, and I am using it in my entryway as a memory board. Now I've kept it the natural wood colour, as I love that, and I love the contrast against the white wall. I did wallpaper the back of it, but I used a different paste, and it just didn't take, and it kind of pulled up a little bit, so I'm not very pleased with that. You can kind of see the lines of where it's joined, but I don't really mind that because I am going to eventually cover the whole of this with all different memories. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to kind of display lots of different family memories from both mine and my husband's family. So this was the perfect way to do so, and I'm so pleased with how it's starting to come together. I'll show you a closer look. So it's not very deep. I'll show you there. That's kind of how deep it is. But you can kind of sit some little things on the ledges. So I've got some little bottles down there. But up here is my husband's grandfather's pocket watch, which he used to carry everywhere with him. So that's lovely to have in there. And they're just some pictures of my family, my great-great-nan and great-great-grandfather. That is my dad, the eldest little boy there in that picture. An old postcard, that's my great-granddad up there. And eventually I'm just going to fill the whole of this up with all family memories. I just think it's lovely for the boys. I'm also going to kind of put little labels underneath everything. This gold chain was my grandmother's and she wore it all the time. And then this little badge, I think the reflection's not very good, is from my nan's sister, so my great aunt who moved to Canada when she was younger. And all my family originally come from Ireland, and they moved over to England. Some went to America and some to Canada and some to Australia. So my Aunt Brenda that went to Canada, she joined the Canadian Mounted Police Force, and that was her badge. So that's so special to have, and I love having that in there. And then that's just my grandmother there on the left and her sisters. And then this little sign my great Aunt Joan got me when I was studying for my exams, which I love. And then I just got a wedding photo of us, and then I have got, that was Noah, and then that was Bo down there. I've got to put a little pin in there. But yeah, I just think it's going to come together really, really lovely. My mother-in-law has got some war medals from her dad that she's going to bring over that I'm going to put in there as well. And like I said, I'm going to get some little labels to put with each thing. So again, it's just such a lovely talking piece. When family come round, they start to look in there and say, oh, you know, that's great-grandfather Bill, and, you know, reminisce and things. So it's really, really lovely. And just such a good idea and use of it as well, something, you know, that wasn't going to be used anymore. So if you've got anything like this or can get your hands on anything like this, I just think it makes such a perfect memory board, decorative piece, even just for the family photos, you know, present ones. Yeah, I just think it's lovely, and I'm just really, really obsessed with this piece. I just think it's so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching today's video. That is everything for today. I will do another video showing you how I've incorporated those pieces into my decor. I'm also doing a craft vintage fair again this weekend, so I will be filming some of that and taking you guys along with me for that. And I just hope you all have a wonderful weekend and had a wonderful week, and just enjoy the weekend ahead. I hope you have beautiful weather. We have got sunshine and blue skies, even though it's really, really cold outside, but I'm just so thankful for the sunshine. It just really brings me joy thinking of the springtime to come. And just thank you so much again just for clicking on this video, and please leave me a comment down below. I love chatting with you guys and connecting with you, and until next time, take care.